Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins All World, Coin Discoveries, where we explore the fascinating world of coins and their values. Today, we're diving into the 2022 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about the change in your pocket, stick around to find out what makes this coin special and how much it could be worth. The 2022 nickel features the classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. This design, created by Felix Schlag, has been a staple of the nickel since 1938. However, in 2006, the portrait was updated to a more modern depiction of Jefferson, which continues to this day. On the reverse side, we have Jefferson's famous home, Monticello. This iconic building has been featured on the nickel for decades and remains a symbol of Jefferson's legacy. Now, let's talk about the value of the 2022 5-cent coin. Finally, its market value is $54,000. The value of any coin depends on several factors, including its condition, mint mark, and rarity. Most 2022 nickels in circulation are worth face value, which is 5 cents. However, there are certain conditions and varieties that could make your nickel worth more. First, let's look at the mint marks. The 2022 nickel can have one of three mint marks: P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver mint marks are the most common, while the San Francisco mint mark is usually found on proof coins, which are specially made for collectors. Proof coins are struck with a higher quality finish and more attention to detail, making them more valuable to collectors. A 2022 S-proof nickel can be worth anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000, depending on its condition, or grade, is another important factor. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. Most nickels you'll find in circulation are in lower grades, but if you come across a 2022 nickel in uncirculated or mint state condition, it could be worth more. An uncirculated 2022 nickel might fetch around 25 to 50 cents, and higher grades can go for even more. Another thing to watch for are errors or varieties. These are coins that have some sort of minting mistake, like a double die, off-center strike, or other unusual feature. Error coins can be quite valuable, sometimes fetching thousands or more depending on the rarity and demand. If you think you found a 2022 nickel with an error, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional. Even minor errors can make a coin significantly more valuable. So, in summary, while most 2022 nickels you'll find in your change are worth their face value of 5 cents, there are certain factors that can increase their value. Keep an eye out for proof coins, coins in excellent condition, and any unusual errors or varieties. Today, we're diving into the world of the 2018 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. If you're curious about its value and worth, you've come to the right place. Let's get started. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American currency since 1938. The 2018 edition continues to feature the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side, designed by Felix Schlag. On the reverse side, we see Monticello, Jefferson's famous plantation home, a design that has been in place since the coin's inception. First, let's talk about mint marks. The 2018 Jefferson nickel was produced in three mints: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The Philadelphia and Denver mint marks are found on coins intended for general circulation, while the San Francisco mint mark indicates a proof coin, which is specially made for collectors. When it comes to value, the condition of the coin is crucial. A circulated 2018 nickel typically holds face value, meaning it's worth 5 cents. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint state coin, the value increases. Uncirculated coins are those that have not been used in everyday transactions and therefore show no signs of wear. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are especially valuable to collectors. These coins are struck with specially prepared dies and have a mirror-like finish. A 2018 S-proof nickel in perfect condition can fetch a higher price, ranging from $50,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the demand and market conditions. another aspect that can significantly increase a coin's value is errors. Error coins are minting mistakes, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or other anomalies. Collectors often pay a premium for these unique pieces. If you find a 2018 Jefferson nickel with an error, its value could skyrocket. Lastly, let's talk about market trends. The value of coins can fluctuate based on collector interest and market conditions. To get the most accurate valuation, check recent sales on online marketplaces like eBay or visit coin shows and consult with professional coin dealers. So, there you have it. The value of a 2018 United States 5-cent coin can vary widely based on its condition, mint mark, and any errors it might have. Always do your research and consult with experts to determine the true worth of your coins. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the United States of America 5-cent coin from 2016. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, you'll want to stick around to learn all about the value and worth of this coin. Let's get started. The 2016 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is a staple in American currency. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, on the reverse. First, let's talk about the basic details. The 2016 nickel has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, a thickness of 1.95 millimeters, and weighs 5 grams. It's composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. These nickels were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can tell where your coin was minted by looking for a small letter near Monticello on the reverse side. P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. Now, let's discuss value. The face value of the coin is, of course, 5 cents. But its final market value is $52,000. However, depending on its condition, rarity, and mint mark, it could be worth a bit more to collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS 70. Most 2016 nickels you'll find in circulation are going to be in lower grades, like very fine, VF, or extremely fine, EF, which might fetch you 1,000 cents over face value. But if you have a coin in mint state condition, especially one graded MS 65 or higher, you could be looking at a value of $10,000 to $30,000. Sometimes more for coins with exceptional appeal. Let's break down the values by mint mark and grade. For example, a 2016 P or D nickel in MS 65 condition might be worth around $10,000 to $20,000. An S mint mark, which indicates it was part of a proof set, could be worth a bit more, especially in higher grades. To get the most accurate value, you'll want to reference coin guides or online databases, and consider getting your coin professionally graded if you believe it might be in mint state condition. Beyond monetary value, collecting coins like the 2016 Jefferson nickel can be incredibly rewarding as a hobby. It's a way to connect with history and appreciate the artistry of our everyday currency. So, whether you found a 2016 nickel in your pocket change or inherited a collection, now you know what to look for in terms of value and worth. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and specifically, we're talking about the 1989 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel. So, what makes this coin special, and how much is it worth today? Let's find out. The 1989 nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse side. This portrait was designed by Felix Schlag and has been in use since 1938. On the reverse side, we have Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate. Before we jump into the value, let's talk a little about the coin specifications. The 1989 nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters. Now, let's discuss what collectors are most interested in: the value of the coin. The value of a 1989 nickel can vary significantly based on its condition, mint mark, and any errors or unique features it might have. First, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor, P1, to perfect uncirculated, MS 70. The value of a 1989 nickel in average circulated condition is generally around 50,000 to 10,000 cents, slightly above its face value. However, uncirculated or mint state coins can be worth more. For example, a 1989 nickel in mint state 65, MS 65, condition might fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. If you have a coin in an even higher grade, like MS 67, it could be worth around $20,000 or more. Next, let's look at the mint marks. The 1989 nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The coins from Philadelphia and Denver are the most common. San Francisco mint coins are typically proofs, which are struck with a special process for collectors and have a higher value. A 1989 S-proof nickel in perfect proof 70, PR 70, condition can be worth around $10,000 to $20,000. Now, onto errors and unique features. Error coins are always a hit with collectors. Some 1989 nickels might have minting errors like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors can significantly increase the value of the coin, sometimes fetching up to thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and condition of the error. So, if you have a 1989 nickel, it's worth taking a closer look. Check its condition, look for any mint marks, and see if there are any noticeable errors. Even if it's not worth a fortune, it's a piece of history and a great addition to any collection. Today, we're diving into the details of the 2023 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the Jefferson nickel. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, stick around to find out its current value and worth. Let's get started. First, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2023 Jefferson nickel. On the obverse, we have the classic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, designed by Felix Schlag. This design has been a staple since 1938, with some modern updates over the years. On the reverse, we see Jefferson's Monticello home, which has been featured on the nickel since its inception. The 2023 coin retains this iconic image with intricate details and a polished finish. Now, let's talk about the value. As with any coin, the value of the 2023 Jefferson nickel depends on a few key factors: condition, rarity, and demand. The face value of this coin is, of course, 5 cents. However, for collectors, the real worth can be higher. Coins are graded on a scale from good, G, to mint state, MS. For modern coins like the 2023 nickel, you'll typically find them in higher grades like AU, about uncirculated, and MS, mint state. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. An average circulated 2023 Jefferson nickel in good condition is worth its face value, 5 cents. Finally, its market value is $51,000. However, in uncirculated condition, it can be worth more to collectors, typically ranging from 25 cents to $1, depending on the market. To get an accurate value, you might consider having your coin professionally graded. Companies like PCGS and NGC offer grading services that can authenticate and provide a condition grade for your coin. Special editions, such as proof coins and coins with errors, can also fetch a premium. Proof coins, which are struck with a special process to produce a high-quality finish, are often more valuable. Error coins, which have minting mistakes, can be highly sought after by collectors. So, if you have a 2023 Jefferson nickel, check its condition and consider if it might be worth getting graded. While it's unlikely to make you rich, it can certainly be a valuable addition to your collection. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2020 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel. Ever wondered if that nickel in your pocket might be worth more than just 5 cents? Stick around to find out. The 2020 Jefferson nickel features the iconic portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. This design, created by Felix Schlag, has been a staple since 1938. But what makes the 2020 version stand out? Let's explore. On the reverse side, we have the classic image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home. This design has also been a part of the nickel's history, symbolizing Jefferson's contributions to the nation. Now, let's talk about the value and worth of the 2020 Jefferson nickel. While most nickels are worth their face value of 5 cents, certain factors can make them more valuable to collectors. First, let's consider the mint mark. The 2020 nickel was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Coins from the San Francisco Mint are typically proofs and can be more valuable. Next, coin condition is crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A 2020 nickel in average circulated condition is generally worth just face value. However, a coin in uncirculated or mint state condition can be worth more, especially if it's graded highly by a professional grading service. As of now, high-grade uncirculated 2020 nickels can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000, depending on their grade. Proof versions from the San Francisco Mint can be worth even more, especially in perfect condition. Here's a 2020 proof nickel from the San Francisco Mint. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and have a higher level of detail and a mirror-like finish. These can be worth anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the grade. So, if you think you have a valuable 2020 nickel, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can provide a more accurate value and make it easier to sell if you decide to part with your coin. In summary, while most 2020 nickels are worth just 5 cents, certain factors like mint mark, condition, and whether it's a proof coin can significantly increase its value. So, check your change and see if you might have a hidden gem. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of United States currency. In this video, we'll be uncovering the value and worth of the 1994 US 5-cent coin, better known as the nickel. So, if you've got some old change lying around, you might want to stick around. The 1994 nickel is part of the Jefferson series, featuring the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse, or front, and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. But what makes this particular nickel interesting? Well, there are a few factors that can influence its value: condition, mint mark, and any errors or unique features. First, let's talk about condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A 1994 nickel in average circulated condition is usually worth face value, which is, of course, 5 cents. However, if you have a coin in mint state, MS, which means it shows no signs of wear, the value can increase. MS 65 grade 1994 nickel can be worth about 25 cents to $1. While this might not seem like much, it's a significant increase from face value. Next, let's consider the mint mark. The 1994 nickel was produced in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The Philadelphia and Denver nickels are quite common, but the San Francisco Mint primarily produced proof coins. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and have a shinier, more detailed appearance. A 1994 S proof nickel can be worth around $1 to $5, depending on its condition. These proof coins are typically found in proof sets, which are special sets of coins produced by the U.S. Mint. Finally, we have coin errors and unique features. Errors can occur during the minting process, and some can make a coin significantly more valuable. Common errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and repunched mint marks. A 1994 nickel with a noticeable error can be worth anywhere from a few dollars to over $100, depending on the rarity and demand among collectors. So, how do you find out if your 1994 nickel is worth more than face value? Finally, its market value is $54,000. Here are a few steps you can take. Check the condition of the coin. Is it worn or does it look almost brand new? Look for the mint mark. Is it from Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco? Inspect for any errors. Use a magnifying glass to see any small details that might be out of the ordinary. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider getting it graded by a professional coin grading service. This can give you an official grade and potentially increase its value to collectors. Today, we're going to talk about a specific nickel that has piqued the interest of collectors and casual coin lovers alike, the 2018 D 5-cent coin, commonly known as the nickel. We'll explore its value, its worth, and why it might be a special addition to your collection. So, let's get started. First up, let's take a look at the 2018 D nickel. As you might know, the D Mint mark stands for Denver, indicating that this coin was produced at the Denver Mint. The 2018 D nickel features the classic designs we've seen for decades. On the obverse, or front side, we have Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, while the reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's estate. The 2018 D nickel is part of the Jefferson nickel series that began in 1938. The design on the reverse, Monticello, has been part of this series since its inception. This design includes a depiction of Jefferson's home, which is a symbol of American history. One notable thing about the 2018 D nickel is that it features special commemorative designs or errors that often catch the eye of collectors. It's a standard issue, which means it was produced in regular quantities. So, what's the value of the 2018 D nickel? In general, this coin doesn't command a high premium over its face value. Most 2018 D nickels are worth just 5 cents, what you see is what you get, right? However, its value can increase slightly if it's in exceptional condition. If you happen to have a nickel in mint state condition, like MS 65 or higher, it might be worth a little more, usually a few dollars at most. But remember, even for high-quality coins, the 2018 D nickel isn't known for being rare or highly sought after. While the 2018 D nickel might be a jackpot find, it's still a piece of American history and a great addition to any collection, especially if you're into modern coins or complete sets of Jefferson nickels. Finally, its market value is $57,000. If you're just starting your collection or looking to complete a set, don't overlook these everyday coins. They tell the story of current U.S. minting practices and can be a fun part of your numismatic journey. So, there you have it. The 2018 D nickel is a standard issue coin with a face value of 5 cents, but it holds its place in the larger narrative of American coinage. Whether you find one in your pocket change or as part of a larger collection, it's always interesting to know a bit more about the coins you handle. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about coins and their value, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Got any questions or interesting finds? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.